Hello and welcome, people, to the Wesley Snipes Show. My name is Connor, but you can just call me C-Long or Sir Snipes a lot or just Daddy. Whatever you want, that's what you can call me. And we're going to be sniping today on the one-shot playlist. We're going to be playing against other snipers with our super bullets that kill you even if it hits the tip of your tippy-tip toe. And I've never killed someone by shooting them in the toenail, but you know what? In this game mode, you can certainly do that. Boop! That dude is just a jumping and a jiving around. He's a little jive turkey, man. He's a jumping jelly bean doing jumping jacks. But you know what? He's dead now. And so is that guy. And so is that guy. And so is that guy. And that guy. Oh, you know I had him. If the hill wasn't there, I would have had that guy. You know it! So I've been doing a little bit of different of a commentary style. I'm not really sure what to call it. I forget the name of the comedian. I'm going to look him up. But basically, there's this comedian who, he's a black dude. He's got a big afro, kind of heavier set dude. And he makes music. And nothing that he says actually makes sense. And it's very funny to hear what he says. I forgot his name. Richard Jackson? No. Richie Jackson? No. I don't know. But maybe I'll figure it out and I'll bring him up in another commentary. But basically, I'm kind of just letting go of what I say and just kind of seeing what pops into my head and seeing what happens. I don't know. I think too many times I get stuck into trying to say the perfect thing and have the perfect personality and whatever the fuck that means. But I wasn't supposed to say the F word. I'm trying not to cuss on this channel as much as I can. But sometimes it just happens, man. Sometimes it slips. And so yeah, I forgot what I was completely talking about. I have memory problems at times. I was talking about the comedian that he does like random stuff. Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do, is just let go and not say the right perfect thing all the time and try to craft some personality that I'm not or whatever it is. I don't know. You know, and the thing is, I don't think that personality no one has one personality. You are a different person pretty much at every point throughout your day. But mainly, like, you act like a different person when you're around different people. So it's very hard to, like, stick to one personality style and keep that style, like, throughout your day and your week. And it would be inappropriate most of the time to try to do that because, I mean, when you're hanging out with your grandma, you're not going to be hanging out like you would hang out with, you know, your friends. You wouldn't be saying the same stuff that you'd say to your friends. So trying to craft a personality that, like, doesn't really match the situation or whatever, or trying to stay the same as like a single person all the time. You guys are just putting too much pressure on yourself. I mean, you gotta be different people at different times, and there's nothing wrong with trying to experiment with being a different person and trying to act a certain way and feel a little different and say things in a different way. I mean, and here's another thing. It's okay to be a copycat, guys. Like, if you guys want to, you know, be like a James Bond mother dude, then you know what? Try to act like James Bond, whatever. You know, if you want to act like a badass beast, go ahead. Just make sure that whoever you're copycatting, make sure you're copycatting the right cat. You know, because I mean, there's people that are bad people, and I think I can think of quite a few musicians that, you know, they have influence over a lot of youths, and they don't really use that responsibility and that power to actually create something good. They use it as a way to make money off those kids and set bad examples for them because they know that doing the wrong thing sometimes, it's that shock factor and it makes them more money and it makes them more famous by doing the wrong things, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people. I think they're just kind of taking advantage of something in psychology where we kind of wish that we were the bad boys and that we could just kind of, you know, break the rules and say what we wanted to say. And when people kind of latch onto those personalities, I think it's just because it's an outlet for them, because they can't necessarily go up to their boss and say, hey, fuck you, man. Like, you're my boss. You can't say that stuff, otherwise you'll get fired. You know, you can't say what you really wish to say most of the time. And I think we admire those people. And that's why we latch on to people like Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus. I don't latch on to Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus. I think it's stupid, but I'm an older dude. I'm not a 14-year-old girl, you know. And I think a lot of girls get misconstrued too about like what confidence is. I think you know, you can be a nice guy and be really confident and not necessarily have to treat people like you're, you know, like an asshole. But, you know, I think assholes do show a lot of confidence because they basically just don't care what other people think. And I think you can not care what other people think and yet still be a nice dude. It's that quality of not caring what people think and being confident that girls are attracted to. It's not necessarily the asshole quality. I think being an asshole is the easy way out, and you know, might get you some results or whatever you want to call it with getting girls, just because of the fact that you don't give a good gosh darn. But at the same time, it's like people want to feel good and people want to be treated well. And if you do that and you're confident and you don't really care too much about what other people think, you're going to go far with girls, with people, just with your life, honestly. So, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.